This is how I say hello.
Google Pixel 9 Pro.
This is how I say hello.
We're often told that black fathers are absent in their children's lives.
Too many black men have examples of what they don't want to be and not enough of what they do want to be.
My mum and dad divorced when I was a month old, so I never had a father in my life. We've all come from dysfunction of some kind. So what we're trying to create is a functional family.
My son comes first. It's not even negotiable.
My dad is and was and will always be a giant to me because he's my dad.
We understand in order to rise, we have to build. When we look out onto the world, we're very aware that they're looking back at us.
Feel your shape. Feel it somewhere there, mate. There we go.
Our armour is shaped by the mission we choose. For me, my armour is a suit. For others, it's a vest.
My name is Colin James. I'm a gang mediator and behavioural mentor. I run an organisation called Gangs Unite. The main focus of my work is knife crime and trying to prevent knife crime. So we do a lot of street level engagement within the community. I'm from Hackney, me, and I reside in Waltham Forest now. My mum's from St. Vincent. I was raised by a Jamaican stepdad. My mum and dad divorced when I was a month old, so I never had a father in my life. And that's kind of basically me. I've got 4 sons, and the family that I created is the most important job and mission that I have in life. He doesn't come in the next 2 minutes, you know, that's it now. You had your time, you know. Gotta save some energy for these 40 children later on, man. Can you hear me?
I can, yes. How are you?
That's good, I'm good.
Recording in progress.
I set it up to stop hearing mums cry over dead children. I think that's one of the most horrifying things I've ever heard, was a mum holding her child's coffin and screaming. And it haunts me, but it inspires me. And we're trying hard to stop this knife crime at every level that we can.
Thanks so much for chatting to us, Colin.
Cheers.
Chat soon.
Right, bye-bye.
Recording stopped.
Within our communities, fathers have been absent for so long. We are in the demise we are right now because men are not playing their role. Most people that I work with, a lot of them haven't got a relationship with their fathers. We've all come from dysfunction of some kind. So what we're trying to create is a functional family that anyone can be a part of. Because everyone wants to be a part of a functioning family. So we're just trying to create that.
The perceptions of fatherhood for me had to be challenged because I grew up without a father. And for me, that was quite frustrating at the beginning. But what I used it for is a catalyst to create the fatherhood that I wanted to have when I was a young person. One of the really powerful things about the union I have with my wife is that what's bonded us together is that we both came from relatively dysfunctional backgrounds. By sharing the values and the negative experiences and being really open about talking about the generational trauma that comes from that, we were really clear about the foundations of family we wanted to create as a result.
Young people are ill-informed and unprepared for the world that they've been brought into. They just need options, they just need opportunities. So we do sports, we teach young people construction, we do maths, we do English, we teach them graphics, we've got printing. And why we do this is just showing the young people that there is many ways of making money, not just on the road. That is what street fathers do. We go and find our young people. And once you build relationships, now you earn the right to direct them and to guide them. Some young people, it's taken years to build a relationship. Some young people take all 3-4 years before they tell me their real name. After a while, we're like family. I never got hugged as a child till I was 30 years old. So from the moment my children came into the planet, I hugged them. I hug my boys every day, all the time. But everyone needs to be hugged. Everyone wants to be loved, everyone wants to be accepted, everyone wants to be a part of something. And you know, when you go to hug some people, they just kind of breeze off on you like that. But they learn over time and they warm to it and they see that hugging is powerful, it's very powerful. I remember growing up, my mum used to always say, you see your name, when we go out, you've got to represent your name. Street Fathers is like our surname. We all represent that. We all represent that brand, and we're a brotherhood, we're one. Many times we started these Street Fathers, but the men just wasn't ready for their role and responsibility. And then they realized that we're trying to reach children, but we've got a lot of broken men. So it was kind of trying to rise up men again. Yeah. What's happening? No, he's dead. What's happening? You're good? We meet up every couple of weeks. We eat, we play Ludo, we play dominoes, we just have a laugh. We rib each other all the time. You don't feel free to talk, man. How do you feel? You do need balance because the work is very, very heavy. So if you haven't got balance, it can make you sick. You've got to balance things with laughter. Laughter is medicine.
What, who's been in the dominoes though? When they come to the dominoes.
I'm winning the dominoes. I see the Street Fathers as superheroes. And it's like we've brought the Marvel team together to fight a greater good. A real group of fathers that really understand the mission and realize that all children are our children.
I'm surrounded by a group of fathers who are intimately related to their children and their partners, whether or not they're involved in those relationships or not anymore. So although the stereotypes are very strong and often negative with regards to black fathers not being involved in their children's lives, that isn't my reality, and it's also not that of many of my friends.
Just don't like taking off onion skin, man. So you left it for me then?
Yeah.
You know, as I finish it one time, eh?
No, mate, I'm getting Sarai to make the spinners. Well, I've done all the rest. I've done all the hard work.
It's important to contribute to the cooking because we eat so much and I don't want to keep all the pressure on the missus, but if I don't have to do this, I'd be very happy. I remember saying to myself, if I ever have children, I would never leave them. So now I've got my children, I have to fulfill my word.
Do you want to try the coconut milk? Yes. No, you might get some.
When I was in Gambia, an elder said to me that a family that eats together stays together. And I really see the importance in that. I tried to be everything that my father wasn't.
Oh dear. Oh, that was so much. Keep going.
Yeah, come on, man.
Keep going then.
I've got 4 sons. I see 4 versions of myself, 4 different aspects. They're my energy, they're my life force, they're my everything. I've learned a lot, maturing and learning about myself with each son. So my boys had to go through that journey of my growth and my understanding and my learning. But now I see myself as a more complete parent. Now I'm a grandparent. Now I'm a grandfather, I'm more complete. So just having them all around in the home, the noise, the excitement, them running through, it's overwhelming at times. Because I look at my boys and they just move me, and then I look at my grandchildren and I can't talk sometimes. Just a beautiful moment. Beautiful time, family time. Yeah, I think you got to roll that one out a little bit more. That was a lazy one, that one. There you go.
That's it, good girl.
Yeah, I said we all had to learn, man. When I was a young man, I had to learn to cook soup. My wife had to learn to cook soup. My granddaughter has to learn to cook soup. Keep the tradition, keep the family alive.
What's going on? You're hungry.
First, isn't it?
Burn up my skin.
It's really unfortunate that the media has picked up on some elements of our community where they aren't involved. And I think that's very recent as well, because I grew up in times when men were very strong figures in the black community. And actually, when there was lots of negativity around overt racism and discrimination, black fathers were seen as strong points in the community to challenge some of those, both physically and mentally. Being a father often means more than just raising your own children. Fatherhood often extends beyond the walls of your own home. And Colin exemplifies this by being a symbol of love, protection, and hope for his family and the community.
I'm very straightforward with my sons. I wouldn't hold nothing back. You had to have them real hard talk. Draw a line. I was defiant. And if I wasn't there, I don't know how my sons may have grown up. I hear all the time people say the children are lost. And I say, yeah, they're lost. But who lost them? It takes a village to raise a child. It's all our responsibility. All the children are our children. If we don't reach them, who's going to?
This is how I say hello.
Google Pixel 9 Pro.
This is how